There is a prayer that is very old and very simple. It fits into a single breath. Lord Jesus Christ, Son of God, have mercy on me, a sinner. This is the Jesus prayer, a small prayer with a big heart. It holds a deep well of faith and a longing for God. You don't need a special place to say it, you can carry it with you everywhere. These words are more than words, they're a pathway, a gentle knock on heaven's door. Saying, Lord Jesus Christ, Son of God, we call on the name Christians believe holds all love. Saying, have mercy on me, a sinner, we admit our need for grace and help. This prayer tells the story of faith in one sentence, who Jesus is, who we are, and our need for mercy. It's a prayer of humility, asking not for riches but for mercy, God's loving kindness. To pray for mercy is to open our hearts to what we need most. It's the beginning of true spiritual life and deep peace. Think of this prayer as a key to the quiet room inside your heart. Our world is loud and busy. We can easily forget who we are. The Jesus prayer is a way to come home to ourselves and to God. By repeating these words, we clear a space in our minds and souls. We create a little island of peace in the middle of life's storms. This prayer is always with you, ready to bring you back to center. It's a simple practice, but it can change everything. In one breath, we find humility, hope, and connection. The Jesus prayer is a small doorway to a vast peace. The Jesus prayer is ancient, rooted in early Christian history. It comes from the desert fathers and mothers who sought God in silence and solitude. The prayer combines Peter's confession of Jesus and the humble plea of the tax collector, God have mercy on me, a sinner. Passed down through generations, it became central in the Eastern Orthodox tradition of hesychasm, meaning stillness. Monks on Mount Athos have prayed it for centuries, finding deep peace in God's presence. The Philokalia, a collection of spiritual writings, teaches that the prayer can unite mind and heart. When you say the Jesus prayer, you join a great cloud of witnesses, saints, monks, and everyday people. It connects your personal faith to a much larger story of God's mercy through time. Our lives are full and noisy, our minds restless and distracted. We long for silence, but true stillness begins within. The Jesus prayer calms the inner storm by giving your mind a single, holy focus. Instead of chasing endless thoughts, your mind can rest on these words. The prayer becomes an anchor in the turbulent waters of daily life. When anxiety or anger comes, hold on to the prayer. It keeps you steady. This isn't about emptying your mind, but filling it with the presence of Jesus. As you repeat the prayer, a new kind of silence grows inside, a silence of presence. God is with you, and this inner stillness lets you see the world more clearly. It helps you listen, respond with love, and find peace amid chaos. The Jesus prayer carves out a sacred space within you. It's a sanctuary you can return to, no matter what's happening around you. In a noisy world, this prayer is your quiet refuge. It's a simple way to find God in the midst of everyday life. Stillness is possible, one prayer at a time. Some wonder if repeating the same words becomes meaningless. But repetition is part of love, like a mother's lullaby or waves on the shore. When we repeat the Jesus prayer, we create a holy rhythm for the soul. At first it's just words, but with time, the prayer sinks deeper. It becomes the background music of your day, a comforting presence. The goal is for the prayer to move from mind to heart, prayer of the heart. It can even sync with your breathing. Inhale, Lord Jesus Christ, Son of God. Exhale, have mercy on me, a sinner. Over time, the prayer becomes part of you, like your heartbeat. This is a slow, gentle process. Be patient. Each repetition plants a seed of peace in your soul. The rhythm of the prayer creates a new rhythm in your life. It's a journey, not a destination. With each word you draw closer to God. The gentle repetition brings grace and quiet joy. Let the prayer's rhythm shape your days. Beginning with the Jesus prayer is simple. You don't need special training, just a willing heart and a few moments. Start right where you are with all your distractions and imperfections. Find a comfortable place to sit, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths. Let your body relax and your mind settle. Begin to say the prayer silently. Lord Jesus Christ, Son of God, have mercy on me, a sinner. Say the words slowly, letting each one have space. If it helps, link the prayer to your breathing. Your mind will wander, this is normal. When you notice, gently bring your attention back to the prayer. Each return is an act of faith. Don't worry about doing it perfectly, just keep returning to the words. The practice itself is the prayer. Over time, the rhythm will come naturally. The important thing is to begin and to keep going. God meets you where you are, not where you think you should be. Every attempt is a step on your spiritual journey. The Jesus prayer is always there, ready to guide you home. You might think you don't have time to pray, but start with just 10 minutes. 10 minutes can reset your spirit and bring peace to your whole day. Find a time that works, morning or evening, and set a gentle timer. Settle into your seat, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths. Begin repeating the Jesus prayer, letting the words wash over you. Don't force special feelings, just stay with the prayer. For these 10 minutes, you're creating a sacred space, just you and God. Let the mercy you ask for fill you. Trust that God is present even if you feel nothing dramatic. When the timer ends, sit quietly for a moment and notice any peace within. Thank God for this time. Carry that peace into your day. Use the prayer anytime, waiting in line, feeling stressed, or needing calm. The Jesus prayer is your portable sanctuary, blessing your whole day. The Jesus prayer has transformed many lives. In The Way of a Pilgrim, a Russian traveler learns to pray without ceasing, repeating the Jesus prayer until it becomes part of his heartbeat. The prayer brings him joy, strength, and a sense of God's presence, even in hardship. I've seen this in real life too. A busy professor, anxious and restless, found peace by practicing the Jesus prayer each morning. Over time he became calmer, more present, and less anxious. The prayer became his anchor, reminding him he's held by God's mercy. It didn't remove his challenges but filled his life with grace. These stories show that the way of the heart is real and open to anyone. The Jesus prayer is a companion through joy and struggle. It brings light and warmth to every corner of life. Anyone can walk this path, no matter their story. The prayer is simple, but its impact is profound. Let these stories inspire your own journey. The purpose of the Jesus prayer is to draw us closer to God. It's not a magic formula, but a way of being with the one who loves us. Calling on Jesus' name is calling on his presence. The prayer reminds us of God's immense love and our need for mercy. We place our lives in God's hands, trusting his care. Admitting our need for mercy isn't about guilt, but honesty. We open the door for God's healing grace. Humility lets us receive unconditional love. The prayer is a dance between adoration and humility. It makes us more compassionate, aware of our own need for mercy, and more willing to offer it to others. We begin to see others with the eyes of Jesus. The prayer softens our hearts and breaks down walls. It opens us to a love that includes everyone. Each breath brings us closer to God's heart. The Jesus prayer is a friend for every season of life. In joy, it's a song of gratitude. In sorrow, a cry for help. It doesn't promise to remove pain, but assures us we're not alone. The prayer is for ordinary moments too, washing dishes, waiting, walking. Whispering it during daily tasks makes them holy. It erases the line between sacred and ordinary. All of life can be a prayer, and God's presence is everywhere. Don't worry about doing it perfectly, just begin. Let these words become your companion and anchor. The prayer calms your mind and opens your heart. It steadies you in storms and fills you with gratitude in sunshine. This simple prayer is a gift and a pathway to peace. The way of the heart is open to everyone.